Well, Lindsay and Brian, Dr. King was supposed to be here in 1958. That trip got scrapped after he was stabbed in Harlem, New York. 2 years would go by before he made it back here to the Queen City, where he spoke to a packed house at what used to be Park Center.
Every major city that had a movement wanted Dr. King to speak.
Getting the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. to Charlotte wasn't easy. North Carolina Representative Kelly Alexander Jr. helped coordinate his 1960 visit. His father, Kelly Alexander, served as the president of the North Carolina State Conference of the NAACP branches.
Everybody who was interested in civil rights would, want to come and see him. And so the Park Center was full.
Rally the troops. And by troops, I mean not only black Southerners, but white Southerners as well.
David Goldfield teaches history at UNC Charlotte. At the time, he says North Carolina was viewed as fairly progressive when compared to other Southern states.
The important thing was equality. Equality before the law.
King's third visit to Charlotte would never happen. A telegram sent April 2nd, 1968, informed local leaders of the need to delay due to the garbage workers' strike in Memphis. 2 days later, he was assassinated.
He left us with a nugget, I think, with the ability to dream, just like most great leaders.
A dream that's rooted in the American dream. Khalif Rhodes chairs the Black Political Caucus. The late Reverend's legacy lives on across the Carolinas.
So if I can impress upon anybody right now and in this time, we have to remember that the only way we go forward as a country, as a state, as a city, as a community, is if we come together.
Don't get complacent, because the struggle continues. And if you don't believe that, just take a look at what happened in Washington last week.
Well, one of Dr. King's other visits to the Queen City was on the campus of Johnson C. Smith University. He spoke to a crowd of around 3,000 there. Reporting live in Midtown, in Wyatt Little, Fox 46.